It's another beautiful day here in the Shire, and there's something sitting on the counter that doesn't quite make sense. It looks like a cracker, but the smell tells my brain that it's a corn chip with a bit of something else in there. It's weird. It won't snap in half mid-dip, so it's too stable to be a chip. But it's too seasoned to be any kind of regular cracker. Not from a bag, not from a brand. Handmade right in your own kitchen. And just in time for your next big party or get-together. But be careful. These things are dangerously addictive. This time, Renee's making
corn chip crackers. They're crisp, built for dips, and way more addictive than they look. A big corn punch, plenty of salt, a little heat, a touch of sweet, and packed with so many flavors they just keep you reaching for more. And today, I'll show you exactly how to make them. First step, we have some cornmeal here. It doesn't matter what grade this is, it works with any of them. This is a very old recipe, so it's very, very flexible. Okay, and then we have some all-purpose flour. We have a little bit of light brown sugar. You can use either one. A little bit of dry milk. Salt. And baking powder. And what we're going to do with that is I'm just going to mix it up with a fork. This is the easiest recipe as far as putting all the ingredients together. Okay, so we'll let that sit for a minute. And now we're going to mix some wet ingredients. I have some water, a little bit of fat, oil or melted butter or lard or any kind of fat that you want to use will work fine with this recipe. I have some Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire, oh my gosh. Worcestershire, oh my gosh, I always can say that. Worcestershire sauce. Close enough. Okay, here. And a little bit of Tabasco sauce, or I think this is sriracha. I've used sriracha today. Just give that a little stir. And then we're going to come back over here and we're going to mix this in with the the dry ingredients. We are just going to stir this up with a fork. First time I made this, I just thought there's no way this is going to turn out all right. It's a very weird looking dough. Just get all of that mixed in. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to take that and knead it a little bit. Make sure it's all mixed together. Okay, and so what we're going to do right now is we're going to let that sit for about 10 or 15 minutes. That you want that cornmeal and everything in there to kind of meld together, and it will absorb, the liquid will absorb the flour and the cornmeal. We're going to set this aside, and I'm going to show you a quick and easy dip to make for these crackers. Okay, I think that is done. That is done. Okay, it's nice and smooth. Oh, I can't even tell you how good that smells. I'm just going to give it a little taste to make sure we've got... Oh, it's so good. Oh, that garlic. Okay, so let's take a look at this. This has dried out a little bit, which means it's absorbing. It's lovely. Okay, I have a buttered pan. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of cornmeal on the butter, just to give these an extra crunch on the bottom. All right, so now we're going to roll this out. I'm using my handy dandy smaller rolling utensil. We're gonna roll these out as thin as a dime. Okay. Now, I am going to take a fork. If you don't do the fork, they'll bulge up a little bit. It makes the edges crispier, but this keeps the whole thing flat so it gets a little bit more consistently cooked. But either way, you don't have to do this. This way it just makes a little air escape. Then we're gonna cut these. I'm kind of not doing it. They're all different sizes. This makes them look so authentic. They're very authentic. And then we're going to start with our spices. I've got some garlic here. And this is by taste. I have about a teaspoon here that I'll probably end up using most of it. You can use none or as much as you want, but the flavor on the top really makes these stand out. Okay, then I've got some salt. I want to be careful with the salt, but you definitely want the salt on there. I'm probably using 3 large pinches, 3 to 4. And some sugar. Some onion powder. I have minced onions because I ran out of onion powder. So these are a little lumpier than I usually use, but they taste delicious. And some paprika. And this is easier to put on because you can actually see it. Okay. We're going to put these in the convection oven for approximately 10 minutes. I'm going to start on 8 and we'll see how they do. 330 degrees in the oven.
Renee's crackers are in the oven, and just in time, too. There's a game on later, and my snack bowl's looking painfully empty. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Okay, so these have been in the oven for 12 minutes, and they look perfect. Oh, there's a nice, hot. There's a nice crisp brown here. Oh, those look good. They get harder as they cool. So we'll let those cool for just a bit and then we'll give them a try. Okay, serious question. I'm curious, what is your ultimate chip and dip combo? Did anyone else grow up with chips and French onion dip? Or was that just me? Tell me in the comments below. I love to hear what you have to say. Okay, so here are our crackers, and I think they just look delicious. They're yummy. I don't even know what to say. They look so delicious. Nice flavor, nice browning on the edges. Not all of them do that, but some of them do. The bottom looks great. And listen, there's a huge crunch. That's really exciting. And we'll dip one piece in the aioli that I made, the Faioli, fake aioli. And we'll give this a try. Oh my word. So, oh my word. The flavors, the corn hits. I can taste a little bit of that Worcestershire sauce, the garlic and the onion and all of it. It is just absolutely, it's delicious. And with this aioli, that's a nice thing about these crackers. They will go with just about anything you want to put on them. And it just enhances the flavor of an already delicious cracker. I hope you make these and I hope you enjoy them. And thank you for being here. Thank you.
Ready for seconds? Don't put your spoon down yet. Tap this video and Renee will meet you there.